Okay.
Hello, guys.
Hi
Happy
guys.
Thursday. Welcome to our live show. And I think today, okay, I know I look excited, but actually, like the market is not that great.
Huh,
Um,
yeah, just crashed
but
like 10
just
minutes ago.
crash. Yes. I hope
Again,
everyone is
again.
doing okay. Again? What do you
Quite
mean
familiar
again?
with this, so it's totally okay.
So to be honest, the economy is really not doing that great. I don't know if you listened to
Oh,
the
yeah.
FOMC part,
Oh,
FOMC meeting yesterday.
not yet, not yet.
I listened real time, and literally I was taking my train from home to like the office, and then I while I was on the way, I was like listening to the FOMC meeting, and then for the whole time, Powell was like, "Oh, I'm not going to answer this question. This is not something we
Mhm.
want to discuss." And then people asked him about his opinions regarding whether like they want a weaker dollar or a stronger dollar. He said, "Oh, I'm not going to discuss uh dollar dollar strength during this meeting." And then even like people try to gauge his thoughts on okay, when is the next potential timeline for a rate cut, or what are the standards or whatever like he will be looking at, like whether to do a rate cut or not. He also gave a very vague answer. Basically, mean he says he thinks right now the inflation is okay, the job market has stabilized a little bit, even though truth is not that, but he said that. And then he says, "Oh, I don't want to make decisions for the next meeting. So the next meeting decision will be published or discussed during next meeting, and we will just make our decision next time." And the
I
whole
see.
whole hour just keeps going on like that. And people was like, "Oh, so what are your standards of like determining whether to do a rate cut or do some more QE?" He didn't give a clear answer. But one thing, I think we are pretty doomed, or it's already the reality is the job market is getting worse. Even though on a surface level, statistically, you think like the unemployment rate is has been stabilized, right? But yesterday, Amazon just did another big
Yeah, yeah.
wave of
Everyone is talking
staffing
about
cut.
this, like, the fire, like over 16K, right?
Correct. And and I also did some more due diligence. I asked some like people who work at Amazon, and they said
Oh,
this: the cut of staffing is almost not like dependent on your performance.
oh shit.
Do you know what I'm talking about? It's like there's
Yeah.
no difference, like whether you're operating well, not well, whether you have worked there for like 10 years or not, really. It's just a probability. If they gonna cut your access, if they're gonna fire you, they just fire you. And
Oh
then the
yeah,
majority of like,
like indiscriminate attacks, something
yes,
like this.
correct. Yes, without discrimination. Yeah. It's just a probability. they
Mm.
have they have a quota, right? They have the number of the employees they need to cut today, and then they just cut, and then they send out a batch email. You lose access immediately to everything, and then they
Yeah,
will give you
I
like a severance
think
package for like 3 months.
everyone,
Hmm?
every worker, every worker in the future must face this kind of problem. Like, mm, that's why we talk, because the people in crypto space has the best capability to encounter every obstacles, uh, especially this kind of situation. You got fired, just all of a sudden. Then you need for most people maybe working at Amazon, they may not think about this, like recent years, and maybe they will be shocked or something. But for people in crypto space, we are we have the best capability to face every difficulty.
Oh, you're talking about like coming back in or survive in this kind of world.
Yes, yes, yes. I think that'll be the ability everyone needs to learn in the coming years.
Mm, I think I agree with this sentence, but I also think like for whoever who has the capability, let's say if you are a developer, right? You already know how to code, and you are also like keeping yourself up with all the most recent AI technology to improve your coding ability. And then as long as you figure out like your distribution, then you probably like you will be in a very good place of monetize those opportunities. I literally was discussing with a founder or slash like someone who has been like incubating a lot of different projects in crypto, and he literally told me that he has been using a lot of those AI tools, and he has also been like trying to immerse himself with all the latest like vibe coding stuffs. But even though he's trying to keep up, he still don't think like he has figured out a way to efficiently monetize those opportunities or those information. So you feel like you're getting top of funnel information all the time, but you are not monetizing it. It's like very different era than early days, say DeFi summer, where literally like every day you feel like you're picking up money on the ground.
Yeah,
Mm. So
sure.
I don't know when that moment gonna be, or if there's ever gonna be that moment for this era. Uh.
Yeah,
My
actually.
take is that I think we are helping ourselves to at least keep up with the pace of how the world growing. So maybe we are not seeing the significant gain right now, but we are gaining because we are not like losing significantly. I don't know if that makes sense.
Mm.
Yeah, because I mean, obviously, all those like infrastructure, AI, electricity, chips, they are winning, right? They are 100% capturing or monetizing all the potential values. And then they also force the whole global economy, all the different countries, all the different levels uh, of cooperation to be happening, just like to continue increase the narrative or the market cap for the AI industry, for the robotics industry. Mm. But who is paying? If someone is gaining, then who is paying? Okay. Sorry to
Maybe
start this live stream in this way. Yeah, go ahead.
you mean who pay the like uh,
Who is paying the bill? Oh, did I lose the sound, or is it?
no, no,
Oh,
all
okay.
clear.
Yeah, who is paying the bill? That's my question.
Mm.
But let's take a quick look at the market as usual, right? Obviously, people are very, very bearish for today and tomorrow. So the put for like 90K, 88,000 or uh, becoming more expensive. Nobody buying calls, everybody selling calls. More put. What? And now also, have you seen a lot of like people on the timeline? They're talking about finance October 10,
Yeah,
like 10,
yeah,
11,
yeah.
right? This is
Fight
this.
back from Kathy was so interesting.
Yeah, I mean, I guess like I'm trying to understand why all of a sudden people all start to talk about it, and it also seems like it's a lot of
Yeah,
like Western KOLs. They all
yeah, yeah. It's like a
uniting
seems
together.
like a strategy. I don't know
Yeah,
who embarked this, but seems very interesting. And I
it's like
think the fact
very
the, the
coordinated.
fact the fact may not be the um the thing we see on the table. I don't know why. And Katie said, oh, though the market condition is very bad due to the 11th October uh, disaster, but the market seems quite good, and maybe the the market will be warming up again recently, but but the market dumping again today.
Personally, I just think like if you, yeah, it's just like it's not very clear like why they are all doing this like coordinate attack at once for Binance, right? I assume it's some kind of resource mindshare or power competition, but there has to be a reason. I think like if the Western side they want to create or they want to push out their own incubate their own exchange, like who are they doing, right? Or who are they supporting, right? I'm not sure.
Yeah,
Is
I'm
it
also
is
wondering
it
about this.
is it Coinbase? Is it Robinhood? Or what is it, right? Or is it a new form of product where they want to capture all the pricing power as well as the liquidity? Because the most important role Binance serve is they have they are the distribution to a lot of retail users in crypto, and then they also have the mind share, and essentially they have the pricing power for newly listed tokens, or even like
Yeah.
not newly, but like whenever a token get a listing, right? It's just like unlocking a significant amount of retail flows. It has been changed during the last several months, or especially during last year, right? But I mean, right now they're still in the leading position. I also have heard more people talking about this. Uh, when you meet with an in person, you meaning like friends, like when we gather together, right? Um, and I think there's a lot of like, I heard there's a lot of like vlog happening within Binance too. Always,
And
it's just smiling. Okay.
the interesting thing is that not so many Chinese people and big names talking about this. Yeah, they are very scared of
Al-
talking
Alignment.
something in public.
Yeah, yeah, I know. I know. I'm not talking anything bad about Binance. I'm just saying whatever I know.
Mm, yeah.
And
Actually,
then, mm,
actually, everyone doesn't know what happened on that day, so uh, uh, it's hard to say anything about this.
mm, my comment on this is like all the discussion only makes sense if there's something can be done at this point. Like no matter from a legal perspective or from more like, I guess if like, if say if there really exists any like systematic problem or systematic error that caused by one of the parties, no matter Binance or market maker or whoever is like responsible, right? The discussion of the current topic will only make sense if like we still have a chance to change the results. But I don't know if we do. And I think that the reason why and I don't think there's anything legal you can do right now for this. Mm, just like personal opinion. I don't know. I'm not a legal expert, right? So can't really like comment on this, but um at least like people are not forgetting this, and then oh, this is so hard. I think for a live stream like us, right? We always want to talk about the topics that's like relevant, the hottest, as well as like worth discussing to move the industry forward. But just to say something with like my pure heart is like we should at least like from our core resources, like we should always promote more transparency, to use technology push the boundary, and then also to limit or to use technology as well, or any tool that we have available to us to defend for our rights. Okay, cool.
Cool.
Next topic.
Next topic. Commodities
Always,
crash.
always so. always on his toes. He was like, "What is May not going to say?" I'm not saying anything. I'm just like, it's complicated. Mm.
I know,
But I
man.
think time will tell us the answers. Commodity. Okay, what's going on with commodity? Let's take
Also
a look.
crash.
Did it
Yeah, yeah, mm,
just right now, or what is it?
yeah. Right now, crushing.
Wow, still crushing.
Mm, for gold, maybe 5%. It's quite big compared to,
Wow,
yeah, 5%, 4 to 5. And silver, copper, but
yo, yeah,
CRB index is still the same. Yeah, that's 400.
it's a fake crush then.
Hahaha. Yeah, yeah.
I feel like so I have been like watching the pricing discrepancy between uh the COMEX and the SGE, right, which is the Shanghai. What's the full name of that? But basically, it's like where people trade in Shanghai for those like silver, gold, copper, all those kind of stuff. Oh, in Shanghai, the gold exchange is a separate thing. It's like SGD or something like that. But let's all call it together like the Shanghai exchanges versus the New York and versus the London one. And and before yesterday's FOMC meeting, the price discrepancy between those exchanges has been like very very significant, and I have also sent out like separate tweets about this. I think for the difference between silver, it has increased from like 5% to 14% yet till yesterday. I mean, I can check like what's the current like pricing discrepancy, but like the silver has been like 15% pricing difference, and then copper was around 10%, and gold was like
Wow,
5%.
so crazy.
Yeah, but now today, I think it's especially after yesterday's FOMC meeting, because people were predicting that like Powell may be a bit more hawkish than he should be. But actually, yesterday, maybe due to the pressure he faced from the U.S. government or from President Trump, like he just saying things in very vaguely, and then because like he was saying things very vaguely, then essentially like people are now buying the shit. So the gold price discrepancy disappeared right after the FOMC meeting, and even like the gold price is a bit higher than in New York than in Shanghai. Given like this morning what I was checking, and then I think like now the discrepancy of between gold is like 2%, copper 5%, silver is 8%. So the price gonna meet in the middle. I feel like. Mm,
Oh,
mm.
this is something interesting
Right?
news
What do you mean? What's the interesting news?
regarding silver.
Hmm? Regarding silver,
Yeah,
let's see what happened. Uh, oh,
default
I think
default delivery.
default diver.
Wow, like mm, same concept. Many traders try to short silver because what we talk um the surge of the price. It's already like the over three deviation, standard deviation.
Yeah, I wake up very early this morning to also check on the pricing. I don't think right now is a good time to short. Just my personal opinion. Because it's very awkward yesterday after the FOMC meeting. Everybody was expecting uh the price, no matter from the mining companies or from gold silver to crash, but it wasn't. It was like just continues to increase. And then right now, this morning, okay, let's just check the pricing, shall we? Oh, but we should become those like news. You know what I'm talking about? It's like the news um, host because it's more real time than we ever thought it's gonna be.
Yeah, everything when we have a live stream, a lot of things happening at the same time. I don't know why.
You don't know why? Maybe we should change our live stream time. Or is this like the calling from the God? It's just like, oh, wow.
Oh, uh, like stocks, crypto related stocks also dumping.
What stocks?
Circle, MicroStrategy, be mine.
Oh, yeah, of course. I mean, the price is crashing. Of course, those mining companies will be crashing too. Yeah, but as we can see, the commodity index is not decreasing. That should
Yeah,
tell something. Mm. Let's see copper. Yeah, this is the copper price. This is like right. I think yesterday this was the FOMC meeting, and then the early morning it has been like increasing, and then now like people dumping. Mm. Now the part of the live stream for me and Alvin is just like silence.
just like the market. Or maybe
We
we
just like
can back to the update from Robinhood or
what
A04 standard. I think
oh
still
yeah.
worth discussing.
Okay, let's do it. Let's do it.
Yeah,
We are
just right after
we're-
the just right after Hyperliquid announced their surge of trading volume related to HIP3 standard, Robinhood
mm,
also announced a big announcement about they try to make stocks as a collateral on chain, so we can no matter not only trade stocks on chain but also make all these stocks as collaterals for lending or leverage trading or something. Yeah. And maybe these will boost the liquidity and the players on chain. I don't know.
mm,
Because the market right now, uh, everyone is laughing. Oh, the gold is rising up the whole crypto market in a day. Like um, the crypto market is only 2 or 3 trillion right now, but
mm,
um, I calculated a little.
mm,
Commodities plus stocks over 100 trillion. So if this kind of market with like only 1% into DeFi lending or uh, kind of protocols, the scale of the market will be 7x higher uh,
mm.
than ever.
To be honest, uh, I think I started to talk about tokenized equity. Uh, we start to talk about tokenized equity like at the end or October 2025, right? At that time, liquidity was very, very thin, and the New York Exchange or neither none of those big parties have been talking a lot about that. But based at that time, we already predicted that like 2026 will be a very big year for all those like tokenized equities as well as on-chain commodities, and it's just like it's just happening real time, which I think I'm happy with like okay, I made the right bet on those things, and with Robinhood or with all the other different parties, I don't know who will be the next player, like enabling the on-chain tokenization, lending market, or borrowing or lending for those assets. It's just like unlocking more earnings opportunity for users, and that's why like we have been focusing a lot as Sprout on enabling those yield strategies or opportunities on top of different kind of assets. Um, we are seeing blockchain being utilized across different applications, fintech applications, more as a technology than like people purely speculating on the assets value. Uh, and then the trend is irreversible. I think it's only like the majors or maybe any like current tokens who has the current mind share will have trading value going forward.
Hmm.
Anything that doesn't have like a consistent cash or revenue generation or continuous mind share over the market will crash down. Um, and this is not us discriminating crypto assets. This will be applicable to every single asset in this world. And then and the commingling, I think we should first of all we bet on the commingling. Second, like that just means we need to be smarter in terms of what how we're gonna shift our attentions and how we're gonna capture the value from it, right? Again, I do emphasize this again and again. We should build execution system, people system to monetize the volatility as well as the emotional imbalance that exists across different market and trading venues. Mm. Yeah, and I think this is a fake crash for for metals, by the way. Mm.
I see.
Unless like I basically everybody is on the table right now. The US, the Western and the Eastern both, all of it, we are all on the same fucking table to trade commodities. Right? Nobody has like even the Fed, even the US didn't do any like powerful move to say, oh, we're gonna stop the increase of the price in gold, silver, or copper. This is like what the FOMC meeting yesterday is showing. So when is this going to end? I don't know. And I think there will just be like more and more countries increasingly gonna include at least gold. I'm not saying silver or copper because those are more timely matters, right? But for gold, they will always reflect that, and they will only increase the storage or the ownership on their balance sheet, on the national state balance sheet for
Hmm.
all the countries. Mm.
Oh, yeah, I see. Yeah.
Mm.
Um, I think most people still not found that no matter economies slicing commodities between other assets, but also stocks, um, it's way more important than ever because the politics is unstable right now. There are so many geopolitical issues happening every day, especially these years. Maybe after after Trump um, to be the new president. Yeah, I just posted a interesting post about Trump. Um, like 5 elements we talked before. Uh, he has so many fire elements in his body, and these 2 years also
What?
are five
This
are
is based
fire.
on Trump's birth chart?
Yeah, so it's very dangerous. When Trump make decisions without thinking, there will be so many disasters um, uh, to be happen. And like this year and the next year are also fire years.
Yeah, the fire horse next year is what? It's also like what is it next year? The animal of it. What's the next year animal?
Sheep,
Sheep?
sheep,
Yeah,
sheep, yeah,
fire sheep. Yeah, fire sheep, right?
fire sheep, fire sheep. Yeah,
Yeah,
this
it's
year
fire
is
sheep.
fire horse.
Unfortunately, I also have a lot of fire in my body.
Yeah, me too, me too.
Okay, so I guess like this year we're gonna see a significant increase in our viewership. of it.
Yeah. So
Mm,
I think it's very important for us to avoid disputes mm, in such a stable condition, market condition, or
okay.
anything.
Are you
Yeah.
saying like we should stop commenting on sensitive matters?
Depends.
Ah, yeah. As I mean, for whoever is like watching our live stream, right? You guys already know like our the difference between our personalities. I mean, I understand what you're talking about. Okay, we're gonna avoid more sensitive topics. Okay, peace. Come back to come back to the pricing.
Okay.
Now that mm, is there more we should talk about the metals? I feel like we have discussed it pretty thoroughly. My personal opinion is it's not the top yet. I don't know where the top is, but yesterday obviously it's not showing it's the top. Mm. Mm. Oh, by the way, did you also listen to all the earnings calls for Meta for Tesla?
Oh, no, not you.
Mm. I also didn't. I was going to, but then I was distracted by a couple of things because I was having meetings yesterday in the afternoon. I was just like chatting with people. But I think like Meta had a 10% jump after the earnings call, based on my memory. Yeah.
And also, many people are talking about the Optimus robot from Tesla because uh, from Elon, he say
Mm.
he will put some like human power from different types of Tesla car to the robot to make sure the delivery will be more smoothly. This year, they try to launch the demo in Q1 and uh, mass 量产 mass deliver the
Content
products, yeah, in Q4 this year.
for what the robots by
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Tesla.
Optimus. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember. Would you order that, Alvin?
Um, I'm willing to maybe I will try to read more details about the product.
Let's check it out.
Maybe I'm not sure whether the price will be affordable right now or
I,
not. Maybe let me check.
I think it's like 20K. Is it?
20K. Wow.
Uh, did
Oh,
you?
actually, they announced this project like over 4 years ago.
Mm, I'm trying to find the website for that, but I am I looking at the wrong place
But what?
for Optimus? I couldn't find the official website.
Oh, let me see. Mm,
But
Also
I
on
see.
Tesla. Also on the official website of Tesla.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just like checking all this tweet right now. Look, look, it's dancing.
I'm uh the most looking forward to the housework robot. They can,
Healthcare.
yeah, housework, everything.
Why?
They can help me. Think it's very boring to do this kind of thing.
I mean, you're saying like you think having a healthcare robot is gonna help you to prolong your life?
Will make my life happier. Yeah.
Well, why
So,
is it okay? No, no, no. Why is it making your life happier? What does it mean? You mean like mental health will be improved in a sense?
yeah, because do the housework is very boring for me.
Oh, you're saying okay. So by eliminating the housework, the household chores, you have time more for working out or learning the things you would like to do.
Yeah, or exercise.
I agree. I think removing the household chores is a big thing. I definitely would spend money on that if the robots can do most of the household chores. But on the other side, I will be a bit skeptical in terms of like security issue because think about it
For
like
sure.
easily the robots can can harm you if they want to. If the
Mm,
system programmed to be like one day they harm you, right? Then you literally you have no strength against it. Maybe you can unplug its electricity, but it's gonna be always like an uncertainty
mm.
to you.
Like the just like the no matter it's Clobot or any AI things, we need to limit ourselves. What kind of information we want to link to them, and we don't need to make everything transparent with them, so that it will also protect us from being harmed by them in the future. I think that's the same concept.
What kind of information will harm you? Like if it
Um,
leaks out.
okay, if we give the bot the authority, like make it to access to everything, every information around us, it will be a disaster one day. Just like Clobot, if there was a tragedy, the bot deleted all the files in someone's computer
Mm.
because it gives it the highest authority to do anything, any kind of tasks in his computer, and it doesn't have a segregated environment for the bot running. So for the first step, we need to think, what's the authority we need to give these robots or anything online. And the step two will be, how we will uh, to make these robotic things to help us. Yeah. The safety first, then the utility.
If the robot delete everything from your laptop, are you going to? I think you will be fine, right?
Huh?
If the robot delete everything from your laptop, I think you will be fine, right?
Uh, Maybe not so bad as others, because I always have a copy of some password on my notebook or something, the real notebook. Yeah,
But if the robot deleted everything from your Twitter, well, you'll be fine.
no.
No,
Maybe we'll be out of the space for quite a long time.
really?
Take a rest. Maybe take a rest.
Okay. I'm just asking you those questions. I think like maybe it's a good exercise to think about. Right? What's the worst
Mm,
case scenario that the bot can do to you?
yeah.
It's almost like the trace of your existence in this world, right? Your company, your tweet, your Twitter, your social media, your photos, your records of documents, everything.
So I think everything we do on the internet will be more careful than ever because it's like technology is very convenient compared to several years ago. Maybe we may not uh guess may not get used to it already. Then maybe some bad things will happen if we are not ready. So that's why many people tend not to use robots recently.
Mm. Uh, Personally, I just think like I mean, this is more like a philosophical comment, right? And once I finish this comment, let's move to the next topic. But basically, I think whatever we own is nothing. Like, yes, we own the assets. Yes, we own the price discrepancy. We're locking in the profits, right? But at the end of the day, what you own is your experience, your life experience. Your memories are kind of fake. Future is future. Right now is what you own, literally. Um, and then if we just do some mind exercise, like what I just asked Albert, right? If we delete everything from your Twitter, your social media, your phone, what do you have left?
Mm. Yeah.
I recommend everybody to think about this question and then really think about
Mm.
what truly matters to you.
Yeah.
Uh, cool.
It's like the dependency, right? We need to make ourselves not always dependent on information, dependent on data. We need to find something more meaningful than this in our lives, right?
Yeah, I mean, there will always be more money you can earn. There will be always more things you can build. I and then you guys have been following us for a while, so you know this, right? Me and Alvin, we are like super hardworking, super dedicated to whatever we are building our core ethos. Um, but I guess it's more like when you make a lot of life choices or decisions, it's also important to think about like what truly matters to you. Uh, And then I think once you saw through that, then you can make the choices even better. Because for example, like if you ask me the same thing like Alvin, like if everything was deleted from my Twitter, will I be sad? 100%. But will that prevent me from doing what I'm doing right now? I don't think so. I just think like I can rebuild the brand or I'm still Maina. I'm still the person I am, like the builder, the dedicated builder. So I will just review the brand, right? Maybe Twitter will not be the platform. Maybe it's something else. But I think I will always have the courage and the determination to do the same thing again and again, day after day. Yeah. And I think the answer to you is the same, Albert.
This
I
is
don't know. You are saying but you're saying you will be sad. So you gotta quit for a little bit.
yeah, for sure, for sure. I will be sad, but I will for my personality, I won't be sad for quite a long time.
Mm. But
Maybe
you
one
know,
day or a week.
yeah. But
That's all.
people who follow you, they will know, oh, this is Alvin. And then once you start to, push out new tweets, like because you as a person, you are the unique brand. Right? You are the one who is producing all those like useful information, valuable information that your readers, your followers like. So they will continue to follow you no matter what. They will find you.
Yeah. Yeah. Personally, it's the most valuable asset compared to others, any other things in the world.
Yeah, but okay. Uh, yeah, but that's just like a small thought process that like we can all do during our free time. Now let's talk about AI. Oh, and did you code more stuffs? now, during every single live stream, I will ask you, did you create more stuff? I saw you yesterday. You created a really useful tool, which help people to check like whether the cloud bot or the AI tool they have been using is contains some security sacrificing or security
Yeah.
concerns,
Yeah.
right?
It's like the
For
one I talked
for the packages.
just now. Yeah, yeah. About the authority, health check, anything. And it's very convenient and quick. We can only like give 5 commands to the agents or the CLI, so they can directly find the answers for us or to solve any kind of problem. in maybe
But
only 10 minutes.
but you know, like AI agent or AI bots sometimes really have like huge hallucination.
What kind of situation?
Hallucination. So
Oh,
um yeah, especially for real time information. So yesterday I was listening to the FOMC meeting like real time, right? And I was doing my own analysis, but also at the same time I was using Gemini. I was like feeding whatever information I'm listening to and into Gemini. I was like, hey, do an analysis and to see how whatever Powell was saying will have an impact on market. And the AI bot, like of course, like my analysis is complete opposite, right? After I hear that, like what Paul was saying, I then I was like, okay, then I think this is a bullish condition for all those like metals, and it turns out to be it was right. But then the AI bot was like giving complete opposite like analysis, even though it does have the knowledge of say a commodity trader or it have a lot of microeconomy knowledge as well as historical data, but it wasn't able to make a very reasonable conclusion from that. So so that just like gives me a very clear understanding or a more practical understanding of like how we should use AI. Um for maybe like the last like 7 to 8 months is I was always taking the AI information on the face value, right? But I think whether it's good at judgment, I will put a question mark on that. You
like
can try it out. Yeah. Mm,
hmm, communicate with many friends about how they train their bots. Yeah, everyone has their own pattern. Like if the command with the bot or one is right, zero is false. I think it's very interesting to train in your way and also build your own, no matter prototype or mm, an AI assistant or something. Because
mm,
the reason why I like thought about bots compared to other is like, oh, we can only start a conversation with them only by speaking some sentences. And if we throw a token address, it can help us to check trade value, the increase of token holders, everything in like 1 minute. It's very easy for us to interact with them and do many things we can imagine.
I think it's good at like gathering data, and then I always ask it to like double confirm or show the list of like data sources that they are using, and then I always just like do one more manual step is double check on that specific website to see if this website is legit and whether the data aligns between the website versus what AI is presenting too.
Yeah.
Mm,
Actually, yeah, I think the accuracy of the information sometimes is different, is wrong. Yeah, so we need uh to check with AI uh, uh many times when we publish the information in public. Yeah, before.
mm, mm. Data entries are manipulations.
Yeah. Sometimes I will try to use different AI for them to chat with each other. Like if I need a prompt to make Gemini uh, to create some pictures, I will
Mm,
make GPT help me to do this, and I will examine the no matter accuracy or something wrong happening to let them check with each other. It's
mm.
very interesting.
Well, Bitcoin is really crashing, 85K.
Yeah, tonight is a bad night. So from 90K to 85K only 1 day. Yeah, 1 day in 1 day.
Mhm,
Oh,
mhm,
it's crazy. And it's the lowest price in this month.
mm,
Yeah, if the price break over 84, the
mm.
next stop would be like 81.
Mm. I think at the end of the day, all the big blocks, counterparties, organizations, they are competing over the pricing powers over different assets so that they can utilize no matter monetary or fiscal policy to capture value from the pricing swings on different assets. Hmm. Maybe we should talk about some interesting projects on the current market. Have you have you talked to any like interesting projects recently in the market?
Interesting. Okay.
Mm. I have some.
Um,
I can share first, and then you can share next. So recently, I mean, this is also an extension of like what we were discussing earlier, right? Of like so many people are talking shit about Binance on the timeline, which is very coordinated. From I think any people can make a reasonable judgment on that. But on the other side, like people are saying, oh, there is still a blank market or about prediction market in for the APEC region, which I think is very true, right? Disregard opinion labs, disregard like I don't even know what's the leading prediction market in the Eastern market in APEC region. Like in the West, we already have Polymarket and Kaushi, but what's the leading one in APEC? By the way, also like
maybe
creating
maybe 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 opinion less because uh yeah, still surrounding the SD ecosystem and the one from Tingling. Yeah, still
tingling.
yeah, yeah.
Mm,
They all they even had a zero space last night.
mm. And then and also there's no leading like I mean who I think oh we already know like Hyperliquid is like leading the PropTech sector, right? 100% is like the number one. But like is there any PropTechs that's like leading it in the APAC region? Like from your perspective, Alvin, do you think Hyperliquid is more catering to the Western audience or catering to like professional traders or is it catering to everyone? What's their like niche?
I just don't know what many uh like Hyperliquid is the option many smart players will choose. I just don't know why. Maybe uh just all these smart players love Jeff or the vibe in Hyperliquid ecosystem. I think that's the important thing can be replaced by other competitors
Mm,
like native um Dijon Hyperliquid.
mm. But I think it's pretty illegal to create prediction market in APAC region. First of all, okay, just disclaimer, it's pretty illegal. Like I think there's a
Yeah,
very
especially in
very
Taiwan.
severe
We can play anything related to political topics
yeah.
on the
It's
website.
very
Very
severely
dangerous.
like regulated.
Yeah, yeah.
But
So
is
that's
the
why I
world going
only
to
play
move?
FTV
Mm.
plays on the website.
Oh, because of that?
No, because FTV plays my age. So
Oh,
I
it's your
just
edge.
play what I'm good at. Yeah.
I see, I see. Yeah. I think well the APAC region started a lot to bet on like events. Mm, I think so. There will be some parties, I think, like arising soon. Some projects. Mm. I
Oh,
just don't know who.
interesting.
Mm. Other things, yeah, I haven't heard anything interesting to be honest. I'm sorry.
Interesting.
I oh
Actually, there are some
mm,
projects in Eastern market also try to build a social fi platform. Maybe this month, but I'm still not diving into these platforms yet. Maybe I'll give a through go through this these days. I can feel that
I think
so many
mm,
founders are very interested in this kind of topic, though it's very
agreed.
difficult. build?
I feel like I think it will be someone who really understand the distributions in the APAC region, but also understand like the Western market. So it has to be someone who understand the APAC region. Maybe I think maybe Kaido can do something like this.
Yeah, I also think actually I thought they will build their own prediction market previously because they have a they had a have a like info market leaderboard on the website. I don't know, maybe not many people found this. We can directly see the market the mind share of different prediction market on the website. So it can it can be the answer of what your question previously, like, oh, what's the mind share between different prediction market in Western or Eastern market? Maybe we can check it out right now.
Because I think the thing is that they already have all the data, right? They have the sentiment analysis on each of those KOLs.
Yeah, that's the
They
thing. That's the thing.
they also have the algorithm to determine okay whether this comment or whether this post is bullish, bearish, whether it's neutral. What topic is it really? Like they already built all the algorithm as well as the infra to analyze that. So the next step is really just like creating like a separate platform where users can, you know,
Yeah, yeah,
express their opinion, but at the same time, like people can bet on the comments as well as like betting on the actual event. And then if
yes,
those two things are like mingled or combined together like effectively, I think it's gonna create such a viral loop because you will have like those
exactly.
girls like willing to post like more evidence based or more uh leadership based, not like commercialized opinions, and
Oh,
at the same time like profiting from that, right?
mm. Yeah, if a new platform can solve the problem, no matter the greedy, but also it's a big experience, that would be great. Because I think most platforms now are suck. The user experience is not so good.
Mm,
And I think actually not so many users right now. Still not so many users right now. Because I can feel whenever I talk about oh what I'm gonna play on a platform, nobody answer me in the group many times.
what do
So
you mean? What are you asking them to do?
oh, I just share my I just share my tips about oh I'm trying to bet like like yesterday I bet a 200 million FTV about the token of Moonbirds. They just like 2 or 3x in 3 to 4 hours, but nobody copied me, copy my trade uh,
Really? Let me
at that
follow
time.
you. let me
So
let me
I can
respond to
feel
you.
still not so many people involved in this kind of sector. I don't know
Really,
what.
Alvin? Okay.
Maybe the market condition is bad, or the user experience is bad, or any other reason.
Why you never call me for those opportunities, Alvin? I thought we are very close partners and friends here. I thought we are one of the closest partners, like at least in the public.
Yeah, I didn't talk to many people at that time. I just share
Just
randomly.
not me. Just not me.
uh, oh, cause the
Okay.
some of my friends are talking about the token of Moonbirds, cause uh people are mad at the mechanism of the airdrop vesting. Like they need to stake their NFT or something to get the airdrop continuously for 2 years. So if the mechanism quite sucks, uh the price will be somehow will be good in the end, just like SKR token, Solana Mobile. So that's the same concept for me to bet on this. Very interesting.
Where's my
But
message? Where's my message?
I didn't buy so much.
Where's my message?
I just played for fun. I just want to share. Still, not so many people cared about like trading on prediction market.
I'm just joking. Okay,
Yeah,
So
but
is that
what about the Western market? Are many people playing this already
poly market?
or not? Or anything, any kind of
I mean, maybe it's because like I am very biased, right? My timeline is all full of traders as well as like, full of people who are just like arbitraging across different opportunities across the trading venues. So it could be like usually I'm doing like some spot plus like futures or perpetuals arbitrage. Some people are doing spot holding plus like option trading to arbitrage, right? And then it's not just like limited on crypto assets. Now I'm thinking it's all like extended to metals, to tokenized equities, and then people are like having like steadily profiting from those arbitraging strategy really really well. Mm. So my timeline is full of that. I mean, I have tried to follow some of the poly market like batters or that I think there was several days like on my timeline that there were full of that, but I don't see that anymore on my timeline. It's not like pushed to me. Maybe I should like dig out those bloggers again to see like what they're posting. I know there's someone every day he will be posting his bets on poly market. Is that like still the case? Is I think his name is DD or something. Let me take a look. Alvin, do you know who I'm talking about?
mm, maybe not.
You know, it's like someone like every day he will send a tweet about like what he is betting on poly market and share his like P&L to the whole public, the general public.
Oh, no, I don't know. Because there are so many related accounts every day. I
Mm.
think, um, yeah, information about prediction market, important market is so many kinds of we can see on Twitter on the feeds, but it's hard to filter which one is real or which one is just content farming. Sometimes I'll just skip this
Today
if some
at 2
account are
p.m.
not so familiar.
Yeah. Guys, today at 2 p.m. SEC Paul Satkins and CFTC chairman will be discussing harmonization and their efforts to deliver on President Trump's promise to make the US the crypto capital of the world. Uh, guys,
Uh,
take a look.
yeah.
Oh my god. I mean, I think like now I start to follow CFTC, SEC, uh, like all those like official accounts from the U.S. government, right? And then like it's just daily surprising me whatever they're posting every single day. Make the U.S. the crypto capital of the world. Come on, guys.
Coincidence or not, just the post just out near the market crashing.
Okay, I gotta watch it, and I will keep you guys updated on like what they will be saying during the
Yeah,
conference.
yeah, we will do a summary tomorrow.
Yeah, you will do a summary. Okay, Alvin, I think we have already paused so many times and checked real time news during this live stream. Let's close this live stream on a positive note, please. Let's do it.
Positive note. Oh, just like I said, crypto market is still so small right now. Only maybe even smaller when SpaceX got listed on public market. $2 or $3 trillion market cap.
Mm,
Still quite lower compared to no matter commodities and stocks. So if there are anything good happening in the no matter macro policy, anything we can imagine, yeah, the market will be uh warming up again. Yeah. And
mm,
still many good projects in the space we can expect. We can be looking forward.
mm.
Oh, the commodities is bouncing back. So nice.
Yes, I.
So strong,
That's what
so
I
strong.
said. Of course, everything. Look, because I told you that's not a top signal. It's just
Yeah, yeah.
saying
So CRB index is very useful.
yes, it's not the top, guys. I mean, I'm not saying you should buy in right now. I'm just saying it's not the top yet because based on all the signals we are seeing, all the like index we're seeing, it's not yet. And then in terms of like cryptocurrency pricing, I mean, at this point, I think I'm just like buy and hold. I think right now still it's a good time to DCA into BTC into ETH, right? So I would do some more DCA. Um, the reason why me and Alvin is here is we believe in the technology, we believe in the industry, we believe in sovereignty. So we will continue to bet, right? If one day
Yes.
something happens, something happens. This is like our this is our belief system. So continue to DCA. Don't look at the charts.
Yeah,
Just
don't
DCA.
get the chart. Yeah, chart,
Don't look
chart,
at the
chart.
charts. What are charts? What are charts? Okay.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
We're monkeys.
Yeah, yeah. We're monkeys.
We're just be a monkey right now.
Just
Just
be a monkey.
DCA, be a monkey. Yeah. And then we will continue to do more analysis on the precious metals, on commodities, as well as tokenized equities. And I'm very
Yeah,
excited
we
to
can
share.
talking about the cycle, like
Oh yeah.
gold, silver, copper, or even something.
Oh, you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. So if
Agricultural products, because it had a loop or cycle, right? When
yeah, there's a
commodities
cycle.
pumping, oh yeah, and maybe risk assets or something, they have a cycle, and I think many people are talking about this. Very interesting.
Hmm. Hyperinflation. Is it coming? I mean, US is okay, but I did go. So I buy all my grocery online, right? And then but sometimes there was one time I want to get something urgently, so I went downstairs and I was checking all the pricing, and then I do think there's a pretty significant increase in the daily goods, like no matter food
Oh,
or consumer products. Yeah. Um, it will be a tough time, guys. Don't believe. Please stop believing in UBI. Sprout. Sprout. I am building the product to let everyone have their own version of UBI, and we just go through the uptime and downtime of the market without harming ourselves, but continues compounding the wealth, and we are getting there. Positive, positive. Bye.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Bye.
Sprawl will be our sprawl.
Strong. Bye.
Strong together, strong together. See you next time. Bye.
See you.